Welcome to my channel, Stash the Cash. My name is Mrs. Lex, checking in with you today. It is actually week 12 and today's topic entails the envelope challenge my way, in addition to topping up small challenges on the fly. There are some visuals on the table and I will be adding to some of them, not all of them. Obviously I don't have any coins today, but I will be adding some notes because I just want to show you that as small as simple things look, everything equals money, a coin or a note. So such is life. So I have some visuals on the table. Like I have just said, I don't have any coins today, but I brought it to the table because I want to keep it real and show you that I still have it. It still exists, so it's still here. My other tin, I actually opened it last week. So anyone new that's not aware of this, and because I hit target. So moving forward, I only have this tin, and this tin I will be persevering with it until the end of the year. I will not be opening it at all because for me it's just a coin, and I'm just going to soldier on and see how many I can collect until the end of the year, and then open it then. So moving forward, I have my £5 note container in front of me, and I do know that I have some notes to add. I'm just going to reference what is actually in there. I have these and they each have a band around each of them, and it's just easier to count. So there's 100 in each, and then I have these. So I'm just going to add some notes and I'm going to tell you what it actually adds up to. So I have some notes in my plastic wallet to the right of me, so just bear with me. And let's open up the binder. So I'm adding 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I know that these two bundles represent 200. And this here is actually £80. So I have 280 to date in my £5 note container. And to anyone watching, the reason why I know it is because I reference everything in my budget binder. So when someone says to me, I've got a fiver or I've got a coin, I log it, so I know where I am. I don't ever want to I wonder what's in that container, or has somebody taken something out, or, I want to open that tin. I don't want to be one of those people with sort of anxiety to open something, because that is not how progress is made. You have to make steps and be disciplined, and this I have learned in 2023. So if it's not broke, we're not going to fix it, we're going to roll with it. So such is life. So my £5 note challenge has been addressed. So moving forward, I have these plastic envelopes. They are all empty, as you can see. To anyone watching, you would have been aware that I had 2 envelopes last week, which each had £100 in each of them. And my plan of action was to keep my envelopes for 2 months, and hopefully I wouldn't have to pull any, or I might have to pull 1 or 2. However, I got to the end of 2 months and I had 2 envelopes still intact, and prior to filming this video I actually paid it in, because obviously a new pay date rolled over for me. So I now have my round 2 of the envelope challenge my way to be slotted, and that is my plan of action, which I'm going to do in front of you so you can see how I do it. So my envelopes are here on the table and they are empty, and like I have just said, I have been paid. You can see envelope challenge round 2. So I have £400 in my bank account each month after I've done everything that I need to live which is here, and I am now going to slot £100 in each of these envelopes because seeing is believing. My round 1 of the envelope challenge, it wasn't successful because I had a few dilemmas. But in life, you know, you have to deal with things, you know, and issues and crises cost money. But the greatest thing is that I had some envelopes with some funds and I pulled for them when I needed them. So therefore I didn't borrow any money and I didn't hit my credit card. So for me, that is a positive thing or a positive position to be in. So keeping it real, such is life. So I'm going to slot my envelopes now. So here we go. 2, 3. So that's 1. So that's 1. That's 3, 4, 5. That's 2. And the last one, as you can see, sorry, this thing is spinning. So that is £400 in my reusable envelopes, which I have just slotted so you can see what I am up to. So I've just slotted my envelopes with £100 in each of them, and hopefully this is my round 2 of the envelope challenge my way. I hope that I'll be able to keep them for 2 months. So obviously I'd have to keep it for the whole of March and obviously April, in total 8 weeks. And I'm hoping that my round 2 will be more successful than my round 1. Even though it went pear-shaped, you know, I'm not down about it. You know, I think that every saving journey is something that we can learn from, you know, and I'm not dwelling on, you know, I had to part with this, because I have learned that, you know, when you are able to address things, your mindset is in a better place, you know, you can sleep easy, you know, such is life. And that is my take on it. But in regards to saving challenges, I don't know where or how saving challenges evolved or came from, or who was the genius behind it. But what I do know, for me, saving challenges are a blessing in disguise. And the reason why they are a blessing in disguise, when I started doing saving challenges in 2023, I was able to save significant funds. You're probably thinking to yourself, well, how is that possible? Because these amounts, they're not big amounts, they're small amounts. Yes, they are small amounts. But the thing is, when you are doing them, you get a helping hand. And like I say, I'm in a household. Obviously, I'm in a household of males because I have a husband and 2 sons, adult children. So they don't like keeping change in their pocket. They see a tin, they want to see, put something in it. They give me a note. And because they're always giving, which at the time seems nothing to them, my saving challenges are always growing and they're always getting to a significant place, you know, whether I ask for help or I don't ask for help. And I found that I've never asked for help. They just see a saving jar or a unit, and they want to put something in it. And I just want to flag up something that happened in 2023. My first challenge started in 2023, and I was doing the penny challenge. And I have like a old spaghetti jar on top of my fridge, and like my penny challenge chart on my fridge. And my youngest son, who is at uni, he came home at Easter, you know, and he knew that I was doing the penny challenge, and he saw this old spaghetti jar with no lid, so it's just an open unit. And when he was going back to uni, you know, when you pack your bags and you say, Mum, I'm going back, you know, to uni, and he was leaving London, he put some notes in my jar, but I didn't notice it. So when he arrived in Leicester, I noticed that there was notes, because obviously it's a penny challenge. It's a penny challenge, so obviously I'm not expecting notes to go in there because it is coins, and I only put coins in there. And then I pick up this jar and there's several hundreds in there. So that is what I mean, like people see it and they just think, oh well, this person's trying, let me help them along. But even though he, you know, I saw the jar and, you know, I contacted him and he said, oh Mum, I just wanted to help you out. So he put a couple of hundred in there. That couple of hundred, it could have completed the whole challenge with the penny challenge, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it the legit way, the coins, striking it off, you know. So that's a perfect example of, you know, when you're in a family and somebody sees you trying and they want to help you. I don't know what it is with saving jars or units. I don't know if it looks kind of pitiful, or I don't know what it is with jars and containers. In my household, people want to put something in them. And as long as they want to put something in them, I'm going to persevere, because when somebody puts something in for you, it's progress, big or small. So that's why I like doing saving challenges, whether they're a sealed unit or an unsealed unit. I have been able to do amazing things, because when you have a bank account, nobody gives you money to put in your bank account. But when you have saving units, people want to help you along. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something, a psychological thing. I don't know. When people look at you and think, oh, I need to put something in there. I need to help that person along. But such is life. So I've addressed my challenges. I've told you about my journey. I've told you the pros and the cons and why I like doing them, you know. So I'm hoping that, you know, this may inspire you. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're in a family or not. Everybody can strive to do something positive, because, you know, nothing tried, nothing gained. Coins or notes, big or small. So I'd like to tell anyone watching, newbie or not, remember, it's not what you earn, it's what you keep. Pennies make pounds and pounds have use. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I'd like you to comment, like and subscribe. Take care of yourself. But most important, try a challenge. I think you should. It will put a smile on your face and become an active saver and meet a mini milestone, and you'll feel better for it, guaranteed. Take care and goodbye.